8. Batman and Catwoman. Batman and Catwoman are one of the most iconic and complex hero/villain couples in comics. While Catwoman isn't the most dangerous of Batman's enemies, she's a skilled and unapologetic thief, even having killed on a few occasions. Their on-again, off-again relationship has always hinted at a possible future together, but the most devastating moment came when Selina left Bruce at the altar. This heartbreak was orchestrated as part of Bane's plan to crush Batman emotionally. The scheme worked, with Bane taking over Gotham and leading to the death of Bruce's surrogate father, Alfred Pennyworth. This tragedy also severely damaged Bruce's relationship with his son, Damian. Though Catwoman wasn't directly responsible, the fallout from their breakup had a profound impact, one that Batman still struggles to fully recover from. 7. Captain Atom and Plastique. Captain Atom took a bold step that most heroes wouldn't by marrying one of his enemies, the villain Plastique. However, due to DC's ever-changing continuity, their relationship has been altered multiple times. Eventually, the two separated, which led Captain Atom to become more reckless, taking on dangerous missions without much care for his own safety. Despite Plastique's efforts to reform, their different beliefs made it impossible to stay together in the long run. 6. Superman and Maxima. Maxima's feelings for Superman have always leaned more toward obsession than genuine love. As the Princess of Almerac, she believed that she and Superman were the perfect genetic match, destined to create the ultimate offspring. Despite her shift from villain to Justice League member, Maxima's infatuation with Superman remained constant, even as her sense of morality wavered. Thankfully, this relationship never came to fruition, as her fixation was more about power and legacy than a real emotional connection. 5. Kyle Rayner and Saranac Nato. Kyle Rayner's romantic life has been marked by heartbreak, starting with the tragic and controversial death of his partner, Alexandra DeWitt. One relationship that initially showed promise was with Saranac Natu, the daughter of Sinestro, the founder of the Yellow Lantern Corps. Saranac eventually became the leader of the Sinestro Corps. Their relationship brought an unexpected alliance between the Green and Yellow Corps, a partnership that had once seemed impossible. However, things took a dark turn when Kyle kept a crucial secret from her, that a villain they had been fighting was actually their son from the future. This betrayal destroyed the trust between them, and Saranac's hatred for Kyle grew. In retaliation, she branded him, symbolizing both the collapse of their relationship and the once promising alliance between the Corps. 4. Red Arrow and Cheshire. Roy Harper, also known as Arsenal, and the assassin Cheshire have had a chaotic and often destructive relationship. Despite their clashing lifestyles and moral differences, they shared a deep connection that brought them together time and again. The turning point in their relationship came with the tragic loss of their daughter, Lien. This devastating event shattered any hope of reconciliation, as Cheshire blamed Roy for their daughter's death. Since then, she has attempted to kill him multiple times, fully severing any bond they once had. For Roy, the fallout from their relationship hasn't just been emotional. It's impacted his ability as a hero. Blinded by his feelings, Roy continues to downplay the severity of Cheshire's crimes, allowing her to walk free and commit further acts of violence. In many ways, his attachment to Cheshire has led to his own downfall, clouding his judgment and making him a less effective hero. 3. Hal Jordan and Star Sapphire. Hal Jordan and Carol Ferris have been tied together romantically for years, though their relationship has seen its share of complications, especially across DC's different continuities. When Carol took on the role of Star Sapphire, their relationship became even more strained, with their respective duties to the Green Lantern Corps and the Star Sapphire Corps often putting them at odds. During a battle with Predator, Star Sapphire reflects on her past with Hal, suggesting that their complicated relationship may have tainted his entire perspective on love. Despite their deep connection and desire to be together, their superhero responsibilities continuously get in the way, frequently forcing them to fight the very person they care about the most. 2. Flash and Magenta. Wally West and Francine Kane's relationship has been a roller coaster, starting as childhood friends before blossoming into romance. However, their love has been complicated by Francine's villainous alter ego, Magenta. Things took a sharp turn when Francine left Wally just after he won the lottery and bought them a house, a gesture that was meant to symbolize their future together. Instead, Magenta chose her path as a villain, leading to multiple clashes with Wally and the Flash family. What could have been a moment of triumph for Wally turned into heartbreak as Francine's decision to embrace villainy tore them apart. 1. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. To maintain peace between their worlds, Highfather gave his son, Scott Free, later known as Mr. Miracle, to Darkseid, condemning him to a life of torment on Apokolips. There, Scott endured relentless torture from the cruel Granny Goodness, alongside Barda, who was training to be part of Darkseid's elite female Furies. Despite the harsh conditions, Scott and Barda formed a deep bond. Together, they managed to escape the horrors of Apokolips and found refuge on Earth, where they became heroes based in Los Angeles. Eventually, they married and started a family, standing as one of the few superhero couples whose marriage survived without being shattered by universe-altering events. And that's the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to watch more videos that will appear on the screen right now. See you later.